I know it's been a while. I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff in Seoul, and you guys probably have seen, like, I've been doing a lot of modeling stuff and brand collaborations now that I'm living in Korea. So I just thought I would jump on here because I've kind of briefly soft announced that we're going to be doing the Andromedans part of the Galactic Series workshops. And as you know, we did the Lyrians already, which leads us from the Lyrian Draconian War into the Andromedans, which played a huge part in pretty much every war. But we're going to dive deep into those, and I know everybody's been long awaiting that, so I'm excited to finally bring it to fruition. So I thought, kind of in celebration of that, I would teach you guys how I time slip personally. Now, in my Galactic Masterclass, More Than Human Masterclass, I kind of didn't teach that because there were so many things to teach anyway. So I'm gonna give you guys like a short little tip and kind of trick to do this. This is not a full in-depth lesson, but it will help you. So what you need to do, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're getting ready and you want to make sure that you're not only are you not late, but that you're going to be early, or maybe even that you might arrive just on time. So what you have to do is, first of all, it helps when you're first starting to not actually look at the clock. So the clock is kind of like a trigger to you to tell you what your reality is. So you want to kind of just think about a time, what would be the opportune time in your mind that you actually want it to be. So for example, if you have to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, you wake up and you want it to be like, let's say you want to arrive at 7:45. And maybe you know that you're late, or let's say that maybe you've been taking time. You don't want to even think those thoughts about being late. You just want to start focusing on the time you want it to be. So as you're getting ready, you lock onto that time and you keep it at that time. So you can either do it one of two ways. You can lock on the time you want to arrive and keep that in your mind, or you can lock onto what time you want it to be. So for example, let's say I want to be there at 7:45, or I want to leave the house by 7:45 to make it by 8. Okay, just magical place that we're going to teleport there apparently. So I will tell myself, oh, well, it's only 7:05, so I have plenty of time. I'm a girl that gets ready. I know I look like I take a long time, but actually it only takes me like 10 to 15 minutes to do my makeup and maybe another 15 to do my hair. I'm just really fast. I've been doing it a while. So yeah, I'll just tell myself, oh, it's 7:05. It's 7:05, and I'll be doing my stuff, 7:05, 7:05, or I'll be locking onto the time I'm gonna get there, 7:45, 7:45. And I'm just repeating it in my head like a mantra in the beginning. I don't do this anymore, but this will help you in the beginning. And that's how you time slip. You just focus on that. And then when you get in the car and you look at the time, it's 7:45. Because you're creating and controlling your own reality. So you're time slipping. Call it time shifting, time slipping, time traveling, whatever you want to call it. You're manipulating your reality. And it absolutely works. So this is why I don't even have to use an alarm. Let's say for whatever reason, I forget to change my alarm. Like I have it set for a set time every day. And let's say I have to get up earlier. I will forget to set it sometimes, but I will always wake up exactly when I need to. Why? Because I'm creating my own reality. The time is not moving forward or backwards until I wake up. When I wake up, it is exactly what time I need it to be because I'm creating my own reality. So that's kind of how that operates. And it's that kind of thinking that causes you to shift or causes you to create your own reality and time slip, or chronokinesis, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. It's all manipulation. Remember, we've already crossed over into the fourth dimension and the fourth density. We've already surpassed that. So time is malleable. It's not even really real anymore. So it's kind of just like shifting through, just picking what you want. And that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm not late unless I want to be. I'm definitely not earlier on time unless I want to be. So yeah, I hope that helps and gives you a little bit of insight. Now, as you get more advanced and you get more into doing it, like you don't even have to think about it anymore. You just will it, and then it is. And so it's not even like I have to hold on to the thought anymore, like I'm not going to be late or I'm going to get there at this time. I just go, oh, it's 7:45, and I look at the clock and it's 7:45. Or, oh, it's, you know, I'm leaving the house and I, you know, get in the car and I turn the car and it's 7:45. Like, you just know it is, so it is. And you have ultimate trust and ultimate belief in yourself as a creator and a master manifester. And then you become that. As you guys know, I mean, who've been following me for a while, like you've seen how I've been shape-shifting and changing. And again, that comes from creating my reality, which is why, you know, I love, who was it, Marilyn Monroe, I think, said that, like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you certainly don't deserve me at my best. I really like that phrase, because I always say that, like, when you're at your lowest, right, you see who your real friends and family are, and they're with you. And then when you're at your best, then it doesn't matter anybody else that shows up, because they're just not true, you know, to your authenticity and who you are inside. So always be true to yourself, and part of that, and using your gifts and kind of flourishing in the flow, in the divine flow, is being able to trust yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself, and to maintain that frequency of gratitude. Because again, you're master manifestor, master creator. We're all co-creators of this universe, and we are creating our own reality. So if you can remember that, hang on to it, you will continue to flourish. And time slipping, chronokinesis, it's a piece of cake. So if you guys want to join my workshop on the Andromedans, it will be on September 30th at 8 in the morning Central Standard Time and 3 p.m. Central European Time. And it's going to be 10 p.m. Korea time for me. So love you guys and hope you enjoyed this.